Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Dr. Jordan Peterson recently sat down with the likes of billionaire Elon Musk for a brilliant, almost 2-hour conversation. And if you want to go and watch the full thing, go and do that now. It's over on Twitter. They actually did it live, believe it or not, which I thought was rather interesting. But nevertheless, I thought it was good all the same. Now, there's a specific moment in the conversation that is doing the rounds at the moment over on Twitter. Some people have clipped it, because it is such a powerful moment. Many of you may know that Elon Musk has a trans son. So Elon has a biological son named Xavier, and Elon actually says in the interview, which is a really, really powerful moment, he says, "My son is dead." There's a reason why they call it dead naming. Now, I want to make a point to say that it is actually really sad that they call it dead naming. There is a reason for sure. And that reason behind it is they want you to know, they don't want you to use something that they consider to be non-existent anymore, to have no life at all anymore, which is just excruciatingly painful for a parent to have to deal with, not just the fact that the child is lost to this woke mind virus, this ideology that is really destroying and infesting itself in the hearts and the minds of so many young, impressionable people. It's really horrific to see. And I've spoken about it so many times. Like, we need to get a hold of these young people's minds, because if we don't, then the woke mind virus is going to come in and going to tell them stuff that is just abusive to all hell. And they're going to end up like poor Elon Musk's son, Xavier. And it really broke my heart to watch that moment between Jordan and Elon was about to cry. You could see it, man. You could really, really see it. Elon was having a moment thinking about all of the pain. As a father, I'm not a father, but as a father, Elon knows firsthand the excruciating agony. Not only the fact that Elon was lied to and essentially tricked into something that he had no idea about at the time, now he does. It's just excruciatingly painful to have to watch your son go from a regular human to something that's non-existent anymore. It's just, I can only imagine what it must be like for Elon Musk to have to deal with that. Have a watch of, I got the 3-minute long version, and we'll make some comments after that.
Why are you willing to make this an issue, do you think?
I mean, well, it happened to one of it happened to one of my older boys, where I was essentially tricked into signing documents for one of my older boys, Xavier. This is before I had really any understanding of what was going on, and we had COVID going on, and so there was a lot of confusion. I was told, Xavier might commit suicide if he.
That was a lie right from the outset. No reliable clinician ever believed that. There was never any evidence for that. And also, if there's a higher suicide rate, the reason is because of the underlying depression and anxiety, and not because of the gender dysphoria. And every goddamn clinician knows that too. And they're too cowardly to come out and say it, right? And so and then we end up in exactly, when I saw that lie start to propagate, it just made the hair on the back of my neck stand up. It's like, I see. So you're telling parents that unless they agree to this radical transformation, that their children are going to die, and you think that's moral, and you think that's true. That is so pathological that it's almost incomprehensible. I can't imagine anything worse. I can't imagine a therapist doing anything worse than that, or sitting by idly and remaining silent while his colleagues are doing it. It's pathetic.
It's incredibly evil, and I agree with you that people that have been promoting this should go to prison.
It won't stop till that happens.
Yeah.
It'll just go underground. Puberty blockers are being accessed online by kids all the time through non-medical channels. So, yeah, right. It's not going to stop. Yeah. Okay, so I see. So that's.
So I was tricked into doing this, and it wasn't explained to me that puberty blockers are actually just sterilization drugs. Anyway, and so I lost my son essentially. They call it dead naming for a reason.
Yeah,
All right. So the reason it's called dead naming is because your son is dead. So my son Xavier is dead, killed by the woke mind virus.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what that would be like.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, and there's lots of people in that situation now.
Right.
It's not pretty, and lots of demolished kids.
Yes.
Yeah, well, that's a good reason to be the final straw. All right, so let's.
So I vowed to destroy the woke mind virus after that.
The first thing that I want to say is Jordan. I love Jordan Peterson, and I do enjoy the majority of his conversations that he has with people. But he got this one. He got this one wrong. Okay, and I want to say he almost missed that very important last moment where Elon Musk said, and I vowed to destroy the woke mind virus, and we're making progress. He almost missed that by trying to, for goodness sake, he's a psychologist. As a psychologist, you're supposed to allow people to talk, but everyone knows that Jordan Peterson loves to talk. Now, Jordan, the reason why he got this all wrong is because he kept interrupting Elon. Elon was having a very emotional moment. And that emotional moment, Jordan should have let play out, not interrupt Elon as he's trying to process his thoughts, trying to process the emotion, because that's not helpful. It's not helpful at all. He should have just sat back and allowed Elon to talk and to share his heart. Everyone knows the stats. Everyone has heard Jordan talk about how psychologists are doing the wrong things, how puberty blockers and cross-sex hormones. Everyone knows that is watching. They know that. Elon Musk knows that, for goodness sake. He almost missed that perfect moment, that emotional perfect moment where Elon Musk looks at Jordan directly in the eye and he says, I vowed to destroy the woke mind virus. Jordan almost missed that. But also, if he continued, he tried to change the subject. He goes, oh, let's move on so quickly. Those kinds of moments, they're priceless, man. Read the room. Read the emotion in the room. Don't be in such a hurry to move on. You had a perfect moment with Elon Musk there. And if you had have been quiet and just let Elon talk, I think you would have gotten a very, very special moment. But the other important point that I want to raise is Elon talking about how your son is essentially dead. So the woke mind virus does. The moment it gets in, it destroys. Here is a photo, or it's a video actually, and I've been wanting to make a video about this for quite some time, but I want to show you this video and we'll make some comments afterwards. But this is what the woke mind virus does to young people. So here is this young, beautiful woman. Look at her. Absolutely gorgeous before coming out. And then you see an after photo of her. The after photo of her looks like she is sick, just destroyed. She's changed her entire body. How can you go from this to the likes of an overweight, shaved head, just somebody that is unrecognizable anymore? And that they say that coming out is the joyous thing of all. No, it's actually a death. It's a death to who you were before. And now this new creation that has come to life, thanks to the woke mind virus. So the reason why they call it a virus is because it constricts and it destroys everything that was once good and healthy. And it's in its place created something that is really sickening and evil. And Elon just points it out. He said it's evil. His son is no longer there. Now, as a father, you can only imagine how Elon has to navigate these sorts of waters. So the other point that I want to make here as we close is never mess with a father that loves his son. Never mess with a lion that loves his son. Because I guarantee you that lion is going to fight until the very bitter end. And that is exactly what Elon Musk is doing. Elon Musk has a lot of money. No doubt about that. But he's also got a lot of love for his own son that has been destroyed by this virus that is destroying the likes of many, many young people. And to be honest with you, I'm so thankful and I'm so glad that I grew up in the environment that I did grow up in, because my goodness me, if this had been in when I was going through depression and anxiety and I was very vulnerable, goodness knows how I would have turned out. But far out, I really do feel for the likes of young kids nowadays having to deal with this infestation to say that you are something that you're actually not. It's not good. It's not healthy. And look, I'm supportive of Elon Musk and what he's doing. He didn't just buy Twitter to continue the freedom of speech, which we all need. He bought Twitter so he can make a huge dent in destroying this woke mind virus, because the only way we're going to destroy it is if we continue having important conversations like this and we continue to share the truth so people can see it. I made a video yesterday in regards to a new study that has come out. We didn't need a study. Okay. We don't need studies. It is just common sense. The puberty blockers, it's in the freaking name, man. Puberty blockers. They're not good for young kids. But alas, the radical left will try and convince you otherwise. They'll try and say to you that it is in fact really good. And guess what? You can return to your puberty whenever you want. Total lie. Downright lie. And again, Elon said it best. These people are evil and they deserve prison. Prison for the lies and the butchers. They should rot to the rest of their days. You guys take care. You be blessed. And I'll see you all in the next video.